All right. Welcome, everybody. Hold on, I'm just 720 1280. Well, we'll try to video this in full HD and see what happens. Maybe we could change the please subscribe to a nice little hot raspberry or whatever you want to call that. That's not bad right there. Let's roll with that. Alrighty. Get that out. Peplin Creek Aquatics, welcome. Good seeing ya. How's it been lately? Haven't seen you around. Glad to see ya. How have things been going? I just have a little time before I gotta go back upstairs. I want to come on and say hello to everyone and uh, really don't have Muppets 929. Welcome. Uh, I don't have like a ton to bring you. I do have to bring to you. Mrs. Detroit has relinquished her Fluval Flex 15-gallon, and it is now down here. And so it's going to be turned into a shrimp tank, of course. So I'm kind of stuck between what I want to put in it. I don't want to do Caradina because that's what this whole tank was for, to do a big, huge Caradina tank. So, I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't keep Caradina, but I still have one, two, I still have three empty tanks sitting down here. Actually, I could make four tanks, so I have plenty of room for Caradina. So what I was thinking of doing was Neo Caradina, but so I'm gonna need people's opinions and comments if you guys can leave them. Uh, I was thinking on possibly, since so many people talk about mixing colors on Neos and seeing, because everyone always asks, well, if I mix this color and this color, what color will I get? So, I don't know. I was thinking of taking a real high grade blue sapphire and two really high grade fire reds, females, blue sapphire male, uh, fire red females, and putting them in the tank and seeing if I could, call it and get purples. Um, Blue dreams are good shrimp, but the blue sapphires are a higher grade of blue. Dirty shrimp. Yeah, they won't be dirty shrimp. I mean, if you cull them, plus you want to use, the best grade that you can find. So, I don't mean to be looking at my hands, but I've been doing, messing with a lot of metal and stuff lately. So my hands, see, oops, sorry. So it's all, I got blisters all busted open and everything. So I thought I felt some metal slivers. I do. I have one right here in my knuckle. I don't know if you guys can see that black spot right there. Yeah, metal. If I quit shaking. Uh, yeah, it'd be a neat project, but the thing is, I don't ever really hear anybody, ask for it. I mean, but here's the other thing. If I choose not to do that, then my I have two tanks with black shrimp in it. This is a black Sakura tank. I bought them, a couple years ago. It's supposed to be black rose, and they don't produce anything but black or a little lighter, like a watered down shrimp. But those up there that I got from my buddy, those also breed the onyx, and those are black rose. So that's why I haven't like pushed them, because there's a bunch of the onyx ones in there. Well, here's the thing: without the substrate in there is pool sand, so it's like a really light brown, and to be able to see those onyx ones really good, they'd have, it's best if they're on black. Well, the fluval tank has black sand in it, so I'm just wondering if I should put some black sand in a catch cup, catch shrimp, put it in there. The ones that are onyx, pull those out, put them in the 15-gallon, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm really stuck on what I should do. I just wanted to shut it down because, but I could use another Neocaridina tank. So, it's either going to be a mix or it's going to be, I scooped the onyx out of there, and that's another one. That you have to work on because the onyx, they could be born almost clear when they're babies, and then they start to their color starts to darken up as they grow up. So you can't just go in there and start culling the crap out of them, thinking that hey, I got a bunch of crappy shrimp when you don't. So uh, I don't know. It's a hard decision. So I've never mixed shrimp to get a certain color though. So I could, create a little, because I'm really good at breeding shrimp. That's just a quality that I have. So the one thing that I have not tried is mixing two colors. Pumpkin King, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. I haven't mixed two colors to come up with a color yet. Um, hmm. They say it can be done. People swear it can be done. People swear they've done it. But uh, I don't know. I just don't. If you can mix blue and red and get purple real easy, you would think that a ton of people would have it. But, who knows? I could try it, but I just don't know if there's a big, huge need or want for purple shrimp. So I might just do the onyx, put the onyx in there. But I was asked if I wanted some purple nanasi shrimp. So I was asked if I had any. I said no. So I think we might be getting a secret package of some purple nanasi, whatever you want to call it. But they're purple caridina. Um, so yeah, that's the biggest super news is we got a Fluval Flex now, 15-gallon, other than the 32.5-gallon. Uh, they're I don't know what it is. There I see a huge change in going from my 40 air pumps to the 60 air pumps, and it doesn't mean just because they're Elitas that they're doing anything for the shrimp. It's just I have a lot more push now, and it just seems like the shrimp. I don't know. They respond. I don't know. They just respond well to it. I'm having a lot of offspring. All my tanks are doing really good. Just did water change. Um, what is today? Thursday. I did it Monday, Tuesday. I think I did them Tuesday. So yeah, all is good. The shrimp are burying up. A lot. Ever since I turned the flow up, they're just doing really, really, really good. Very energetic. Swim around the tank. Have a good old time. You still liking that algae scraper and tank vac thing? Yeah. The algae scraper is right here. Oh yeah. I actually was just now looking at that, at how I scraped, how the tank looked that I scraped. Yes, Muppets 929. I do still like my new scraper. Um, it, I mean, it cuts the stuff right off the glass, boy. I mean, takes it off. I'm not having an issue. Taking it off, I don't have to push hard. Um, and it's pretty easy to direct, meaning, when I get close to the silicone and stuff, um, I can nice and easily slide down. It's not like I have to, finagle it and stuff. It cleans really well. So yes, I still have to give it an A plus. It's a really good C-Chem product. The scraper's good, and like I said, if you flip it around, what's for sale on Black Friday? Everything's for sale. You flip it around, then you got a sponge on one side and then a scraper on the other. I was thinking of doing like $1 off on all shrimp. I don't know, maybe uh $50 over, yeah, $50 over $50. I mean, I don't want to be $50.10, but a $50 order, free shipping, or $1 off all shrimp. You name it. I don't know. It's you guys tell me what you'd like. And I'll see if I can whip it up. Because I'm always open. I'm not against specials and deals. It's just I create specials and they just go on by. So the thing is if I'm not creating a special that you guys like, throw one out there. I don't have a problem making the special what you guys would like. Um, I'm not one of those people that only do specials of stuff that I'm overstocked on, or my shrimp are over, you know, uh, overbred on, or something like that. I don't care what the special is. Uh, if I'm not giving it away, I mean, I don't have an issue with it. But yeah, I was just thinking about that today for Black Friday. I mean, if I take $1 off shrimp, it's still like 10%. 10% on all orders. Uh, I could do 10% on all orders, or go free shipping. Because I mean, if you do free shipping, and like let's say you live in California, it's $15, and 10% off a shrimp. It just depends. It might only be $6 or $8. So the shipping might be good. Dragon Lair, hey, how are you, sir? Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Hello. So, yeah, it doesn't matter to me what what anybody would like for a Black Friday sale. If you have an idea, throw it out there. I don't have an issue with it. But yeah, I mean, if I do, 10% off, or free shipping over $50. And then don't forget, still, well, I can do Amanos for $2 a piece. I can do Red Rillies for $2 a piece. I can do What's the other one? Red Rillies, Amanos. Oh, and Fire Reds. I could do Fire Reds really cheap too. $2 for them. I want some blue bolt calls and some orange-eyed calls in my King Kong tank. Tired waiting to go eat Mexican with my buddy. Oh, Mexican's yummy. I love Mexican. Yes. Love a little Mexican in my diet every once in a while. Well, all you got to do is, hey, Don, what's happening? All you got to do is put in an order there, Mr. Pumpkin King. I have to check and see how many calls I have left of Blue Bolts because Mr. Lefty, or yeah, 32138, yeah, 32138, yeah, Lefty, he put in a order and then ordered some more. So, Chevy Fish, welcome, welcome. I don't know. I mean, I can still take care of you. I can still take care of you. And then you said, what do you want? Orange-eyed calls. Oh, you want the call ones? The ones in this tank, the $8 ones? The orange-eyed $8 ones? Or, because, I mean, I can get orange-eyed blue tiger calls. You can get the orange-eyed calls, which can be a bunch of cool stuff. Some fancy red tiger calls, some blue steel calls. You know, like I said, that's another thing is let's say you guys want a shrimp. Yeah, so okay, you want something cool for Black Friday. Let's do this. If you want a shrimp, if you want a certain shrimp, uh, then message me. Like, let's say, I don't know, if you want red fish bones, uh, you know, and you don't want to pay full price for, you know, high grade ones, and I could give you low grade ones at a cheaper, you know, discounted price. Um, you know, because I'm doing really good on those. You know, they're having tons and tons of babies, so uh, you know, that's what I mean. So if you want fancy red tigers, I need to call that tank. I could sell those at a cheaper discount, stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, the nets. Still the nets are $10. The nutrifying bacteria is $15 from 25. The GH Plus remineralizer is $15 from 25. The immune booster, we got that at $8 from 15. And then I got the no planaria, the Tima Care for people that want to order imported shrimp or have imported shrimp and, you know, want to give them some food to make sure they don't ever get or they don't carry Elabiopsidae. That's the stuff to do it with. Chris John, welcome, welcome. So yeah, then $2 fire reds, $2 red rillies, and $2 Amano shrimp. And if that's what you want, those would come. I could get those drop shipped for you because I was asked to run a little special deal on those. So those wouldn't be coming out of my tanks. Those would be coming from California. So, because they got a bunch of extras for the holidays, so we can give a bunch of great deals. Um, yeah, hey, Can you guys believe? Do you guys go to the? Do you have yellow neos, Brian? Yes, I have the ultra golds. I now carry ultra golds instead of just and I'm a I love I don't know. I'm a Neo lover. I love my Neo Caradina. Also, I'm touchy and picky on the maybe the shade excuse me, the shade, if they have a back line or not a back line, stuff like that. I always liked the yellow Neo Caradina. It was always cool. But then, I started to get the yellow or the golden back Neos. And I thought those were super cool. But then I was introduced into the Ultra Golds. And they're just super, super pretty. Um, I think I carry the Ultra Golds because they're a brighter shrimp. They're not yellower. They're back stripe. I just don't know how to explain the brightness to it. The bodies are not as dark as a typical yellow shrimp. They're yellow, but they're just not super dark like golden backs or something like that. Their main attribute is that backline. Because like I don't know, they're like little headlights. They're all over the leaf, and all I see is these backlines and the yellowness. It's a total game changer for me. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick with these. I just really liked them. But yes, I do. So that's what I carry. The Ultra Golds now. Same price, but or wait, or are they $6? They're $5 or $6. I'll have to check. I've never seen the Ultra Golds. Yeah, the Ultra Golds are really bright. They're actually so bright they're hard to video. That backline is so bright they're pretty tough to video. But yeah, super sharp shrimp, really really sharp. But like the oranges, I get oranges, and then like I keep picking out the lighter oranges, lighter oranges. Some will look like a yellow. You pick it out. It's not a yellow. It still has an orange hue to it, but I want my oranges to look a certain way, But you gotta call, you gotta call, you gotta call, and then the greens have been doing really, really good because I can see so many shrimplets around, which is telling me that they're reproducing with color and they're not reproducing clear. You know, so it's keeping the really dark ones in there has really, really made a difference. With the babies being born with the color now instead of them being born clear, because usually a clear one might darken up like a pickle color, the inside of a pickle or something, and nothing's wrong with that. But these shrimp are, they're green jade, but they're, how do I say it? They might have a little blue in them. They're like a bluish green, or really dark green, but they were bred using a blue sapphire, but the rest is all top secret stuff. But so you might get one that looks bluer, and you're like, oh, I want to take that out. No, you don't want to take that out. because that's what helps keep that green just incredibly beautiful because it's the jade color. If you can think about green jade like Asian, um, jade that you've seen in stores or, you've seen, it's not super dark, but it's not, green jade comes in many different tones. Uh, and this tone is just dark. It's a darker tone. So we try to keep them that way. Well, I do. I like that dark green, thick shelled. And if there's a little blue in it, there's a little blue in it. I don't mind because the blue is what kind of gives it that character, because you look and you're like, ooh, green, and then it can like turn and it's like a pearl paint job, and then you see that blue flash. You're like, oh, wait a minute, wow, it's got blue in it. So they really catch my eye a lot. So I really, they're doing really, really good. Well, everyone's doing really good, but those, the oranges are reproducing nice and orange. The greens are reproducing nice and green. The blue dreams the same. All of them. All of them are reproducing in really good colors. Uh, I don't even know if I have to call any tanks, but the I mean I'll have to check out the blue dream tank. I haven't looked in there in so long, but like the orange, I'm always on the orange. Always on the orange. So other than that, everything looks really good. The red willies are having babies. Snowballs hopefully start soon. Orange willies. And then the what's them ones down there? Not flame. What are they? The ones that Dan Slee named. Fire. No, God, I can't think of the name of it. Um, I keep wanting to say Fiero. I can't think of it. I drew a blank right when I thought about it. So, yep, that's where we're at. Nothing super special. I wanted to come on here and tell everyone hello. So I had some early time. Inferno. Yeah, how did I forget that? Yeah, Robbie Chan called me the other day and we were talking about stuff, and he asked me if the boas had babies yet. I said no. And a trick to get your shrimp to kind of, I don't want to say force a molt, but get them to want a molt is give them a little cool water change. So if it's a degree or 2 degrees cooler, and you take out half a gallon or even a couple cups and put that back in, uh, it can help trigger. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really big into forcing my shrimp, but he's like, try it. So I gave him, everybody got their water changed. So I just think when they're ready, they'll be good. But uh, yeah, I got to come up with ideas. I don't have anything stopping me from getting shrimp. It's just I'm trying to do things different. Um, I'm not trying just to pack shrimp in here just to pack them in. I have, you know, almost all the shrimp that are affordable. I mean, I have some other shrimp that are expensive, but I try to keep, you know, 98% of my shrimp, affordable for everyone. So, But I think I don't know. I want to. I don't have a problem mixing shrimp and stuff like that, but I have to get some Caradina. Not really worried about orange eyes as much as I am like producing like a purple or something, something like that. That would be interesting because I got two tanks going. Yeah, two tanks going of shrimp with orange eyes that I'm still working on. So I'm doing that now. It's I'd rather I want to switch it over, or I want to switch it up to what to what I'm breeding, or I should say what I'm crossing. So I'm kind of stuck, uh, of what to do because I want to be different. I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. Uh, I have the room to try to do things differently. I have, I don't have to fight for room or tanks. I mean, I have empty tanks. So I have the ability. It's just, I can't make up my mind. So I need you guys' help to give me ideas or, whatever. You can put them in the comments later, send me a message, whatever. Uh, it's just, it is what it is. I'm just trying to see, I don't know, ideas. I need ideas. I kind of ran into a brick wall with ideas. Like I say, I'd rather try a harder cross than an easy cross. Leojet, what's happening, sister? Brian, if I cross green jades to yellow, will they produce a lime green shrimp? Uh, anything's possible, Dragon Lair. Here's the thing. Joe Coffee, welcome, welcome. Here's the thing. It all comes down to, the gene quality of the shrimp. Because let's say the yellow's way overpowered, the gene is way stronger in the yellow. You could like wash out the green jade altogether, or you would come out with a pickle colored shrimp, and I think that's what you're looking to get, lime green. Uh, I mean, that stuff's it's always possible. I used to have a bunch of those with another green jade line that I used to have that I got from somebody else a few years ago. They did really, really good. I shipped a lot of them to Hawaii, all over the place. I literally sold the whole colony. I bred them for God, probably a year and a half, and then they bought me out of them, house and home, and I kept like 10 babies, and they didn't really grow up to be anything special. So I gave my buddy at a fish store, and yeah, I think he sold them. So that whole colony is gone. So now I got these now. So like I say, it depends on which one has the strongest gene, because the green, uh, if it's got a really good gene and it can hold on to its color, then it would probably do pretty good. But if the yellow's uh, uh, too strong, then it might wash out the green, and you could get yellows or you could get clear. It wouldn't hurt to try it. What's the big deal? Try it, and then flip flop your shrimp. So if they don't come out green enough, take the male out, put another dark green male in there. Or if they don't come out light enough, take out the females. You could practice with it. I mean, you could always sit there too and just let your shrimp have a bunch of babies, and then you could separate them like that. But which would work, but it's kind of like more scientific if you take this one and put it with this one, and then they have babies. But it's not because see that's the thing is you could put specimen A with specimen B, and she could get pregnant. You can move her to another tank, or move him to another tank and put him with another specimen. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, then she could have her babies. She could have her babies. You might go, oh wow, this is what I'm looking for here. Not as much so over here. So you can put it back in with this female over here, and just let them keep going and let the babies, all that intermingle to try to hold on to that green. I once had an idea, but I forgot it. Yeah, I get that all the time. Oh, cross ideas. Yes, cross ideas. End of stream ideas. Yeah, still need them too. Calcio and red tiger. Well, I don't have red tigers. Well, I did, but I bred them with an orange-eyed shrimp. So, uh, yeah, I can get red tigers. If that's something that uh, sounds interesting, because my red calcios are breeding. So I'm working on those and trying to get those babies, nice and strong. And I don't know what my yield yet is on them. I see them walking around in there. They hide a lot in the washer tang, and so I don't know exactly how many I have. But uh, hopefully they berry up again. That's what I'm saying. Usually the females that berry up, they don't come out much. At night. I don't see them in the daytime or anything. So um, I think I've seen 5 red calcios out at one time, shrimplets. So hopefully I got way more. I want lime green shrimp. I saw them on a Canadian shrimp breeder's stream and fell in love with them. Here in British Columbia, that opened a small shop. I'm in British Columbia. I think it's Nick Rose. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's the store that I asked Leah about. Yeah, it's a real nice. Nah, is it? Are they now? Are they all rimless tanks? Can't remember his name, but he had an accent. Yeah, he had an accent. He's like from Scotland. Is he a Scottish guy? I think. I think he's a Scottish guy, Scotland or Ireland or something. He's a skinny chap. Wears a hat, I think. If it's the same gentleman I'm talking about, yeah, he's in BC. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, hit the like and subscribe if you would, please. I have a whole 2 minutes. Whole 2 minutes left. Nova Scotia. Eh? Oh no, that's Canadian. Nova Scotia. Yeah, I seen the guy in there. He seemed. I don't think he's owned it that long, but he's done an incredible job. It's just a beautiful store. Beautiful store. Well, he's got his tank. I think all of his stands are made out of 2x4. Scotia. That too. Yeah, yeah, I think it's that guy. He's got all 2x4s, and I think they're like stained or like burned. Really nice design. The guy didn't just put them up 2x4s and leave them. I think he stained them. Yeah, real. Yeah, I'm almost positive he's like a Scottish guy. Irish or something. God, I would hate to be wrong, but yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah, anyways, if anyone sounds right. Yeah. I think it's the same cat that I saw. But if anyone wants any discounts, any deals, like I say, all you have to do is message me. Let's just do it like that. We could do 10% off and free shipping over $50. Um, one or the other. It's not, I mean, if you order over $50, we'll do free shipping. If it's under $50, we'll do 10%. Tim Gazzetti, what up, what up, what up? Nova Scotian from Far East. Yeah, see, there you go. Sorry that I don't write good. That. Just blame it on your computer. It works every time. That's what everybody else does. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I we could do that to where our Black Friday deal is whatever deal you want. So if you want a deal on shrimp, just contact me and we can work something out. So, if you want red fish bones, uh, you know, but you don't want the high grade ones, I can hook you up with the lower grade ones, give you a real good discount. Uh, and then just breed them and, you'll get the really good, because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just, like, let's say if the fish bone design isn't complete, then it's not a high grade fish bone, but, uh, that doesn't mean that the shrimp's not going to have, hundreds of shrimp with the perfect design on their back. It that means nothing. Just the more you call and you call and you call, but I'm telling you right now, you call all day with this fishbone stuff, and you're still gonna have shrimp that come out and they don't have a perfect design on them. It's just how it is, So Black Friday deal on shrimp. Yep. Yeah, autocorrect gets me every time. Yeah, don't worry about it. I can read it. Man, do I ever want some high grade Galaxy fish bones? Okay, got to scoop. My ride to dinner is here. Have a good night. Be safe, everyone. You too. Damn you, Brian. Sorry, Leo. Sorry. So, yeah, like I say, we can just do that as a Black Friday deal if you want. If you want a shrimp, just let me know. I mean, we can do like $1 off, which would be 10% on all Neo Caradina. But like I say, if you want fire reds, we have that special going on. So fire reds are $2 a piece. Red Rillies are $2 a piece, and Amanos are $2 a piece. And those would be drop shipped to you from California. And they still have the same protection on them as I give on mine. 100%. If any die or anything, they're fully covered. They will be resent, or your money will be returned, refunded, whatever you choose. It's just how it is. But I can't hold that many extras, so he holds them there in California. So you had me at cold. Nice. Yep. So yeah, like I say, my red fish bones. Red fish bone. I could call those the fancy red tigers. The ones that I mix with the orange eye that look just like fancy red tigers. I'll sell those for $5 a piece. So those are beautiful shrimp. Uh, I just can't say that they're fancy red tigers that the mama is, because she doesn't have the white. She just has the red. Uh, but other than that, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Uh, the crystal whites are pregnant. I got a few of those. The crystals that are prego. Tangerine tigers. The black pintos I have tons of. The pure black line slash crystal blacks. They're banging out. The pure red line slash crystal reds. The tanks are just slammed. The blue steels are slammed. The orange-eyed yellow King Kongs or yellow devils. Those are breeding really good. Uh, yeah, everything is doing really, really, really good. The Black King Kong Shadow Pandas are breeding really good. Just everything. So if you're interested in something, all you got to do is message me. And yeah, got shrimp crack sacks. Yes, yes, got tons of crack. A lot of crack sacks. So and that's $5 for 10 grams or $9 for 20 grams. It'd go a long, long way. So nets, yep, nets are quick start juice. Yep, got the live bacteria. Got the nets. Yep, nets are $10. Quick start juice is $15. Yeah, and that's a pretty good deal. I mean, to drop it $10 for the holidays and everything, that's pretty good because uh, he sells it all day at $25 a bottle. I mean, it's and not for nothing, but I hear other people use other brands and stuff, and you got to add this much and then more and more and more and more and more. I mean, I'm just like, oh my gosh, how much do you got to add? If I put a tank together with fluval stratum, I put the live bacteria in there and leave the lights on for 4 days. I put shrimp in there, no problem. Uh, I mean, I know people that put shrimp in on the first day, but I wait 4 days, 5 max, and I put my shrimp in with my product. So, um, I use them. Firm believer. If I didn't think they worked, I wouldn't sell them. I don't have an issue with that. So, it's just at the and then that's the thing is the GH Plus remineralizer for $15. You can't even get a tub of salty bee shrimp for $15. It's like $22. So, um, $15 and it takes approximately uh, five, close to 5.5 milliliters to do 5 gallons of water at like 125. If you have it almost full at the top, 5 milliliters, 5.5 milliliters. You squirt it in there, stir it up, test it, you're good, you go. I mean, you don't have to worry about a big clump of salt at the bottom. And, I don't have an issue in my tanks. They breed like crazy. It's a commercial product, so you don't need a lot of it. So that's a good thing. A little bit out of the bottle goes a long way. That's why it lasts so long. I mean, I got 2038, or wait, 27. I have 40 Caradina tanks, and I don't blow through this stuff. I mean, it lasts a long, long time. Now I need to set up a couple more 10s. Stinking shrimps are just too cool. Yes, they are. Way, way, way too cool. Holy shit balls. Damn, you got some good deals going. Damn Corona. Can't give me no shrimps. Yeah. They say it's getting worse now. Between your sales and your dollar per gallon sales, I'm not sure why I'm still on the other side of the wall. I don't know either. I mean, the wolves and stuff, you should come to this side of the wall. I don't know why you're on that side of the wall. Oh, get this, dollar. The hobby over here is getting so blown up due to, you know, the crud. I went up to Petco. Was it yesterday, day before yesterday? They had one 10-gallon tank. One. And she said, "Oh, we'll be getting ordering on Sunday. Would you like me to, you want to leave me your phone number and I'll call you?" I was like, "No. If I want more tanks, I'll come get them. I don't want tanks because I need to fill up more tanks. You guys know that I want to replace all these tanks, but right now, I don't have the funds to do that. So all I did was buy one tank in case I get a blowout. Then, I have something to put it in because I have 3 5-gallons all together, and one of them's up there now holding the Silwacies from when that tank broke. And then this tank, this tank right here broke, so I got another one and replaced it. So, accidents happen. I have no clue what causes it. Serious, just garbage. Aqueon, it's not an Aqueon tank. I've never had an Aqueon leak. It's these other ones. I don't know the brands of them. I don't know. But they're all going out. Slowly but surely, I'll swap them out. But it's, the Aqueon never had a leak. Not a leaker. $1 a gallon, and I've never had one leak. The other ones, yeah, not so much. Not so much. Oh, I fed everybody tropical colored granules tonight. The orange. And looking down there right now, the boa is on it. I put like three little pieces of the Tetra tropical colored granules. I have 3 boas. I even think that that's too much, but the one's down there chomping on it. But you got to watch when you have small amounts of shrimp, you can't feed them a lot. If you feed them at all. Maybe once a week. If you have algae in the tank and stuff, biofilm and everything, let them eat that stuff. Let them crave something else. Because if you go putting in food, they're not going to want to mess around. So, yeah, mixed G8's too strong the first time. 1 ounce with 5-gallon RO and had to cut it down. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And that's another thing. I can get people. I don't know if you guys got nice TDS meters, but like my fish store sells these. It's a TDS pen. And these are really, really nice. Let me see if I can get that name in there. No, it'll stay fuzzy. What a dick. It's trying to get out. Anyways, these are really good. They're not the cheapest. I think they're 12 or 14 bucks. Yeah, I have 2 of them. So I have this one and then I have another one. But I also keep. Oh, where's that? I haven't used it in a while. Let me get it. We haven't talked about this in a while. Here we go. You guys got to get the TDS calibration solution. We use this here, so our numbers that we give you are always 100%. Too bad the camera doesn't want to zoom on anything. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this HMD digital and my calibrating pen is an HMD. Same as the solution. So, like every 3 or 4 months, you test it. But if you don't test it right, then you're just doing it because it states on here to test it at 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can't just test this stuff cold. So what you do is you put your hand around it, put a thermometer in it, and get it to that. It'll literally heat up in probably 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Then you got to let go of it because if you hold on to it, it'll go way over 77 degrees, and now you're too hot. So right when it gets about 74, let go of it, and then stick your pen in because it's going to warm up. But if you're going to do it, I mean, you got to do it right. You got to get the solution. So, I just don't sit here and go, oh, well, Jimmy Joe Bob and his cousin uh, set this for me when I bought it a year ago. No. Got to make sure that you get the solution and you're always testing your pens periodically, like every quarter, like every 4 months. Dip your pen in there. Make sure it's calibrating properly, that the batteries aren't starting to die on you and stuff like that. I mean, it'll really help you in the long run because let's just say that the batteries are taking a crap and you put the TDS meter in and it says it's at like 91 TDS when it's actually at like 120. So you boost it up, you put a whole bunch in there to where it's supposed to be. You put it in the tank, you kill the shrimp because it's too high of a raise. So you always got to, stay on top of it. If anything, make sure you have a battery tester. You can test your batteries, swap them out. So always stay on top of that. Smiley's Aquatics, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think Corona has blown up the aquarium industry, period. And shrimping is just now starting to explode. Yeah, actually, this is no joke. Actually, I was contacted and, told to watch out because, I mean, I do the YouTube stuff, but I enjoy doing this. I enjoy having my customers, and I'll enjoy it when I have thousands of customers. But I mean, I enjoy this. I enjoy talking to people about it, get them interested in it. Helping people with issues. But now I'm getting calls saying that look, the season's getting ready to get swamped. You know, I got to get my printer all set up, get everything going, and be ready. And it's like, well, I can't be ready that much because you can only sell so many homebred shrimp. So, but I'm already, being contacted for stuff to, you know, do drops and stuff like that. So we shall see. I paid $39 Canadian for my HM Digital TDS pens that I can recalibrate. That's the cheap. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, these are yeah. So the little rubber thingy back there, boop. That's a little button. Pop that out. Just roll out, and the screws in there. So that's how you recalibrate these. And like I said, they're like $14, I think. So, and that's Canadian. I mean, that's American money. So U.S. money. So $39 Canadian. That's a lot. Yeah, and these, like I say, God, I was just there too. I was peeking at them because I got a new drip or the cup, your catch cup. The large catch cup. They're freaking $23, $23.99 for a large catch cup. It's a joke, but I'm telling you, it's blown up over here, man. It is blown up over here. Chevy fish. So yeah, it's getting pretty cray over here with prices, the businesses. You see a lot of businesses that never carried, like let's say like the Fluval Flex, the 15s. I haven't seen not one store carry this big one except my buddy's store. Um, and he can't sell a tank that's not like 55 and up. If it's below 55, like no one wants them. They want the biggest tanks they can get, the biggest fish they can get. I just can't believe it. I mean, it's going crazy right now. And I told him, I said, give it time. I said, because, but see, here's the good thing that I just wanted to take a second and talk about. Um, the hobby, for the longest time is just dying out. It was slow motion. You got people that have fish tanks, you got people that have shrimp tanks, you got people that have this tank, that tank, whatever. But it's not like it was like when I was a kid. A lot of stuff died down, went away. Uh, all the cool stuff and everything. So now it's me and my buddy talk about, when he first bought his business, he said he had so much money, it was hand over fist. They didn't, it was like the best years they ever saw. And then, the economy crashes and everything. And then, what actually hurts and hurt the hobby is electronics. It's everything. I was talking to a customer today in like a $1.8 million home, biggest house I've ever been in my life. Never been in a house this big. I mean, it just made my jaw drop. But she's a retired prosecutor, and we were talking about the stuff that we used to do when we were kids, and she even. I mean, she got 9 grandkids. Said the same thing that it's the electronics that is hurt everything. So instead of kids getting out and going playing, they want to sit in the house, play video games, and stay on their iPads and this and that all day, and they're not being able to enjoy or even you know experience something that as little as a fish tank or turtles or a bird or anything like that because they don't have time to do it. So you know uh, the good thing that I see out of this is a lot of people are going back to their roots now because it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? And a lot of people are just they're saying, hey, I remember when I was a kid, I used to have this or this, that, and the other, and then now they're coming to the stores, but the people that are coming to stores, they're not settling for a goldfish like they did when they were little. They need these big, huge fish, and I think it's a beautiful thing that people are getting back to the hobby. My biggest fear is that when all this is over, people are going to go back to their phones and their iPads and their video games, and step away from the hobby. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So the more channels that we get going and talking about, and teaching people. And here's one other thing that I want to bring up before I call it a night. I'm seeing a lot of people that are, saying, hey, I'm going to start a tank. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Okay. But I don't know. It seems that they're not doing their homework. And, they might talk about or ask, what size tank should I use? What type of filter should I use? Uh, what should I put in the tank? It's every question. Um, what substrate should I use? I don't know. It's just when it comes to Caradina shrimp, in my opinion, if you don't know what substrate you should use, I mean, everyone has to ask. You have to ask questions. But what I'm trying to say is, I see people and I hear people putting tanks together, and they don't even know. Like they have the tank, They have substrate. They have all this stuff to put in the tank, and it's the wrong substrate for the wrong animal. And it's like, what are you doing? Oh, well, this is what I heard or this is what I saw. So I just think that us as hobbyists need to really, really, I don't want to say reach out to everybody, but I mean, if we got to sound like a broken record 24/7 to save people money, I really think that it's important. I mean, having shows like this is a big deal. I mean, why? Because it's fun. We all hang out, we talk, we uh, do all this stuff. Hold on, Smiley, I see you. You know, we sit here and kick it. I love coming on here, even though I can't stay on as long right now due to my son having school at home and stuff. I gotta get off so I don't keep him up and everything. But still, everyone's on here. We ask questions all the time. But my thing is when people, Colette S, welcome, 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 is when people are literally, I mean, pouring the stuff in their tanks like this and it's the wrong stuff. That's where I'm like, oh, God, you just spent all that money. Even if it's, I mean, these days, $20 is a lot. I don't want to see somebody spend $20 and think, yes, I'm going to have fish in this, or I'm going to have a shrimp or a snake, anything. And they got the wrong stuff, and I've noticed that recently. I've been paying more attention to it because every time I turn my Facebook on, everyone's asking, hey, I'm just getting into shrimping. What's the substrate everyone's using? And that's another bad thing. I think that's another bad how do I explain this? Maybe you guys can help me explain this. Different parts of the world have an ability to get different uh, things. You can, substrates. Like over here in Michigan, it's really easy for me to get fluval stratum and aqua vitro humate. They're right down the street from me. Petco sells fluval stratum, 18-pound bag, super cheap. And I've been running this stuff, over a year. pH is great. I think fluval's number one product. Doesn't matter. Uh, you know, I use it in all my tanks. Almost all of them. The other ones have the black humate by Aquavitro. Another top of the line one. But other parts of the world, you can get ADA, Akadama stuff, uh, you know, all that stuff. So I think, another thing that's bad is when somebody says, hey, what's the best substrate to use? And, uh, you know, 60 people say ADA, Akadama, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They might be telling them because that's where, it's easier to get, or it's something that's at their store. And so, it might make it harder for somebody to get that it doesn't sell at their store. Like me, if I want it, I gotta order it. And here's the thing: is ADA, Octodont, whatever. I don't know what one to get. I was just reading on Brightwell, uh, reading on this big thing on Brightwell, and they're talking about uh, the it's garbage that it won't drop the pH. That it only kept it to something. They're like, I got all this Brightwell stuff, and oh my, this stuff's all garbage. I got to get it out of my tanks, and I'm like, whoa, So I try to tell everybody, look, if fluval stratum sold by you, get fluval stratum. If the Aquavitro black humate sold by you, get that. The other stuff I don't know anything about. You know, I could probably, look up 15 people that use this stuff, but I couldn't tell you if it's any good. They say it's good. You know, people say it's the best. Well, I say fluval stratum is the best. Why? Because it's in the stores down the street from me, and it does what it says. And as you guys see, all my shrimp thrive all day, every day. and I have a quarter inch of substrate. So that's just something that I think we got to stress a little more to people coming into the hobby is what you actually need. I'm not saying that I don't know how much ADA soil costs and this and that, but that's not the only substrate that you can grow shrimp on. Fluval's not the only one. Brightwell's not the only one. It's kind of like they should have a list, like the top 5 substrates or top 10 substrates that would work that are great. For the person that doesn't have a ton of money and the person that doesn't care how much money they spend. I think that's a big deal on spreading positivity within the hobby, because then people don't get discouraged when things don't turn out the way they want them to. What's worse than getting setting a tank up, you put stuff in there and it dies. That's the worst thing in the world. So uh trying to help people and not give them just the number one name that everyone talks about, but to steer them toward what we know works. That always and what is sold in their part of the world. Those are always big deals, I think. I'm gonna tell my wife to buy me a Detroit shrimp gift card for Christmas. Okay, that would be cool. Hold on, what does Smiley say? I picked up old hobby from back in the day. Oh yeah, RC card. Yeah, bought an RC car that goes 60 miles an hour. Plus, it's so much fun. Smiley, it's you don't even know. When I was a kid, I used to race RC cars, and I got a team associated. If you know RC cars, you should know what a team associated is. And I won my first race ever on 3 wheels. One of my wheels rolled off, and I beat this number one guy. I don't know how I beat him. I think he was having problems with his car, but I came in first with 3 wheels. Team associated. I'm a huge RC fan. I'm telling you right now, if I bought one thing related to RC cars, all these tanks would disappear and all the shelves would be full of RC cars. Yeah, I have addictions to certain things and I have to stay away from. I have to pick one or the other, and I can't have two. No, can't do it. But yeah, RC cars is great. My daughter is so into water quality for different fish and shrimp now too. I'm so proud of her. She cares for my tanks if I'm away now. That's good. That's really cool. Uh, I, my wife, you know, uh, if I had to go, she could do it. I mean, because I tell her all the time what I'm doing. She pays a lot of attention, and she helps me. So, I mean, if I had to go, she could do it. Well, thank you, Tim Gazzetti, for being here there, sir. Oh my God, Brian, I saw someone asking for help in one group, then bragging in another group how they were going to charge for tank maintenance assistance. See, that's what I'm saying. It's really crazy out there. Uh, I don't know. It's somebody asks you a question, you answer it, and then they're a pro. I'm the furthest from a pro. I have shrimp that die. Some people say their shrimp don't die. They're too gangster for that. I work on this stuff hard, 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 hard. But I'm telling you, I don't even think in 20 years I could have the answer for everything. So I mean, it's just something when you're in a hobby doing something, you just you always got to work on it to better it, to better it, to better it, to better it. So 20 years from now, I might not have all the answers, but I'll have a lot more answers than I have now. And hopefully I could pass on, the stuff I know in 20 years, and then somebody can carry it 20 more years after that. So that would be a lot of fun. But yes, a Detroit shrimp gift card would be super cool. Tell her, give me a call. I'll hook it up. She can talk to my wife. My wife will hook her up. Akadama is the way for shrimp. Love this stuff. See? Smiley Aquatics says Akadama is great. Shrimp love this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I mean, people that use it swear by it. Flip Aquatics swore by Fluval Stratum. Till Brightwell started sponsoring him. Now he says Brightwell's the best. If somebody sponsored me, I'd say their shit was the best too. If it did its job. If you pay me to say it, I'll say it. But and give me all the free substrate. But maybe it is the best. Um, it's just this stuff works well for what I have. Oh, and always remember too, some of the substrate takes your pH way down. So you might have, some shrimps that I probably know nothing about. Um, some of the shrimps, people have them in like 5 point something. I mean, way, way low pH. And I don't know why you'd want them in such low pH, but they do. But, fluval stratum can't get it down that low. So, if you want that low, you probably go to those bigger names, the Asian company, where it comes from Asia, because I mean they're the ones that have all that stuff. They're the ones with all that info. So, uh, yeah, it's just I should say for the shrimp that I keep, I don't need anything. I mean, fluval stratum and stuff that covers all my needs and wants. But I'm glad that see Smiley says that Akadama is good. Now I do an Akadama tank. If they sold it here, but I can only imagine what it would cost me to get some of that and have it shipped and everything. I'm gonna tell my Joe Coffee and my Pumpkin King to buy me a DA set gift cards for I don't think that they will take my personal checks. That's funny. I know the brand you're talking about. I am in Armor fan. They build great. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, RC cars. Yeah. Yeah, when I was into slot cars too, when I was younger, those ones that goes, you hold the gun. Shoo. I mean, they're in that. Oh man, you put the plastic fins on them to keep them down, dude. I don't even know how fast they went, but it was crazy. I used to have this place called Family Hobbies and Cones. So you get big slushies, ice cream, and all that. And they had these huge tracks. And then the RC stuff, we go out to the parking lot and race the RC cars out there. I had one of those street cars, like a Porsche or something with the foam tires. You just go up and down my street. Man, it's just the stuff is incredible. That's my issue 2B. It's cars and shrimp. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's SC Catahoulous. Welcome. Back in the day, I had RC10. There you go, RC10. B2 buggy. All right. Yep. See, I know everybody knows the RC10, no matter what style they had. But RC10 was like one of the top, back when I was younger, one of the top uh, builds that you could have. Let's say either you had a car. Well, it wasn't a car. It was kind of like it was an RC. Well, what you call an RC car, but it wasn't like a Porsche or it wasn't a street car. It had bigger tires and it could go over the dirt. It had really good suspension and all sorts of stuff. Jeffrey Watts, what up? Hey, where's everybody coming from? Good to see everybody up in here. Boy, oh boy. Wow. RC10B2 looks very similar to the Super Lobo. You cannot get Akadama in America. I don't know. Let me see. But that's what I'm saying. I'm sure you can, but it'd probably be expensive. I'll Google it right now. Etsy. That's Japanese super hard. That's creepy. Akadama bonsai soil. Amazon. Oh, this is bonsai soil. BonsaiEmpire.com. Yeah, see. Uh, all right, what's that say? BonsaiEmpire.com. So is Akadama a bonsai soil? Dirt cheap compared to other soil. And dirt cheap compared to other soil. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what bonsai soil is. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I can't answer that question. Akadama is available to you, Brian. Anyone in the USA. BonsaiEmpire.com. Get the smaller pellets. Super hard baked. You can get free shipping if your orders. $100. $100. Free shipping for $100 a soil. When my wife gets with you, tell her I need 2 new tanks, some blue bolts, some orange royal blue tiger, and PRLs. You got it, buddy. I still have my slot car kit, but no tracks around here. Yeah, tracks are gone. Tracks are all gone. I don't know any place that's got that stuff. No place that's got that stuff. Um, there's actually down in a park that we have here. It's a long park. It goes for about, I don't know, 50 miles. They actually built an outside RC track. So they have this big, huge wooden bridge that goes up and over, and everyone that's in the race stands on this massive wooden bridge, and then the track goes everywhere. The dirt track, and you ride your stuff. But slot cars, I think it died. I don't know. These tracks are massive in these places, huge, big berms, fastest things. You'd hear that plastic ripple and shake so hard that those cars that go so fast go nuts. Hey, and that stuff's all gone. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so I guess you can't get it, Smiley. It's just I don't know nothing about it, and I surely cannot afford $100 of soil. I paid 14 liter bag for €18, so really cheap. 18 euro U.S. currency. $21 for 14 liters. Yeah, I pay. I paid. Well, figure €18 for uh, 8 pounds. 8 pounds of fluval stratum. And then the big bag, the 18-pound bag, they sell real cheap. It's like 40, almost $50, $45, but they have it on sale all the time for like $31 or something. It's pretty darn cheap. Check local bonsai clubs and garden centers for hard baked akadama and not mixed with anything else. It is like a clay you don't have to order from the Empire. Yeah, it was showing that there's stores over here that sell it, but that's what I'm saying. I was like, what? Mr. Miyagi doesn't live here. I don't know how to cut a bonsai, and the Karate Kid, um, he's back to making shows again, so I can't even call him. So, yeah, I'll have to look into it. I will look into it. I need soft water without the substrate. So I guess I'm gonna put stratum in a pot in my tank. Oh, do you guys know Rico Nico? Rico puts his super expensive soil. I can't remember what he uses, but he was in his last Chris Lucott video. He puts it in a sock, like a nylon, puts it in there, and he hangs it on the back. So it just hangs in there, and then he sprinkles sand or gravel on the bottom. So they have a place, where the food will go and stuff. Or like literally, it's just like he dusted the littlest amount. I think it's just for looks, but the substrate is in a nylon. So his tanks, he doesn't have to worry about, cleaning them out and stuff. If he wants to clean them out, or if the pH is going, he just pulls that sock out, throws it away, and sticks a new one in there and hooks it on. But go look at his stuff, Chris Lucop. Look at his new videos with Rico Nico, and you'll see his stuff's super cool looking. Yeah, he used to put his Indian almond leaves in his tank with a clip. He'd clip it to the side of the glass, and it's like, wow, that's some scientific stuff. You don't even want stuff touching the bottom of your tanks. It's crazy. But yeah, he's got a good idea with putting it in a nylon. It works really good. Oh, North Carolina, South Carolina. My son's in North Carolina right now. He's at Army base. Yep, Rico Nico. Yep, that guy's got his setup is really cool, really really cool. I never thought of putting the substrate in the sock. Seriously, I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I mean, well, it would. Yeah, I mean, you could really clean the tanks. You could, yeah. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea if you really want to super. If you want to keep your stuff as clean as possible, that's the way to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have sand, and was thinking about a glass pot with the stratum for some crystal reds. Yeah, I mean, Flip Aquatics did that for the longest time. He would use the plastic containers, fill those up, sink them down in there. What he said he would do is like he would say fluval would last 2 years. So what he would write it, on the tank or whatever, in a marker when he put it in. And then in a year, he would take one out, put a brand new one in. At the second year, he'd take the other one out, put a new one in. And then that way it wasn't in the bottom of his tanks. Now he's changed, he's changing his ideas and trying different things. But he used to do that for the longest time, keep it in containers, so it was easy to take out. He didn't have to worry about disturbing the shrimp and stuff. That's a neat idea. Yep, yep, yep. All right, everyone. I hate to cut this short, but it is almost 9 o'clock. Uh, Gotta hit set, get ready for school and work and everything else that happens in the morning. Chubby Guppy, hey, hey, hey. As we're going out the door, Chubby Guppy shows up. I have two bare bottom neo tanks, still have to suck up poop and pick out shrimps that get sucked up. Anyone have a solution for me? I have two bare bottom. He said, no. I have two bare bottom neo tanks, still have to suck up poops and pick out shrimps that get sucked up. Oh, when you're vacuuming. See, that's a hard question because you see everyone says, oh, put something over the end of your hose when you're vacuuming your tanks. That way you don't get any shrimps in there. Well, then what happens to all the poop and everything that you're trying to suck up out of the tank? Uh, the only thing I do is what I learned from LRB a long time ago. Is he said he would keep his hand over the hose, his finger, and he would kind of like shoo the shrimp away. You could cover up the tip of the hose and go in there and kind of move it around the shrimp, get them to jump up and get out, and then move your finger, suck it up, put your finger back on it, get them to move, just get them to move out, just don't freak them out. Just move in there and be like, hey, then let your finger off, get it, cover it back up. It's little stuff like that. Or, I told you guys before, get, get, one of these. You know how you have your hose that you vacuum your fish tanks out with? Well, get one of the ones with the super long tube on it because this goes so slow. It doesn't have the strength because, like, I'll be siphoning the tanks and a shrimp will get up in here. I'll plug the end of the hose and the shrimp go, doo, or they'll swim around in it and then they come out and then I just go back to cleaning it up. But this is the way to go. One of these long, they sell them in the stores. All this is tubing for a sponge filter, but they put the end on it for the hose, and they go like that. But works really well. That is a call I have to make. Wow, so for gaming, yep, that was shocked. I put a net on my bucket and drain my water in the bucket through net. Yeah, that works good. Yeah, it just gets beat up a little. 32-inch curved monitor, 155 at Walmart. Oh, nice. Oh no, it's okay. Thanks for staying. Yeah, don't say sorry. All right, full HD. All right, everybody, I gotta take off. Got calls coming in. I gotta go answer really quick. Important calls for the morning. So I hope everyone's just checked the weight. 14 layer down bag is 9.6 kilograms for 21 bucks, so cheaper, I guess, than Fluval. Hey, yeah, I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out. Thank you for that. And we'll see if I can find something cool. Maybe might have some tanks with that in it soon. So, all right, everybody. Thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate everything. Thank you to my moderators for hanging out. Thank you for everyone who showed up tonight and come kick it. I really appreciate it. I missed a lot of you. Nice to see a lot of you guys that haven't been in here in a while. Tell Luke we said, hey, I will tell him. Stay safe. Bye all. Stay safe. Stay smart. Yeah. I just ducked the poop up with the turkey baster. Yeah. Suck. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, suck what? But okay, everybody, I'll try to get on here. What is tomorrow? Friday? No, LRB goes tomorrow. So who knows? We'll see what happens tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be back on before the weekend. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Make sure you wear your mask, and I will see you soon. All right, everybody, be good. From the